It is Lord Haywire. I am streaming on my Kill by Death, or sorry, Kill by Dev. Kill by Death is where I got the name for the for my channel. That's like a bootleg punk rock album. You should look it up. Killed by Death. It's great. Anyways, um, I am streaming some game creation, and I just popped this open. We have like a couple of bugs to go over, and hopefully then we'll get to work on heroes. What is going on here? Just noticed this. Anyways, I had this idea. We're not going to work on this, but I just had this idea, and I was like, you know what? We can make this opaque a little bit. So this is a 90% solid. Oh, I'm going to start some music. I'm going to try to play No Means No today. Yesterday was successful with YouTube didn't care about Fugazi and Slant 6. So I love No Means No. We'll hope that they're the same thing. Anyways, I was thinking we could put, you know, when we do this, we could put like a map in the background and just have these opaque a little bit. So that will probably be what we did. All I did was change I'm going to change it back to 100. I just was curious if that would work. We'll need to do that when we do it for real. But that's so far off right now. Everything's so far off. Let me double check that I'm actually streaming to Twitch. I get paranoid. Anyways, the pausing was the issue we worked on, and we're gonna research. I think we fixed it. What happens if we go to 2? We didn't test this. Is it gonna return to 2? It did. Then we're testing this here. Population. Turns it off. It's back to 2. And we can turn off this fuck here. We don't need it anymore. This is paused, and then the other thing we tested was what happens if we do this. It's back to 2. So I think we're okay. We should pause it and open this research thing. Okay, it was still paused. I was like, wait, it didn't work. But we had it paused before. It's back to 2. So there is this one issue. If we put it at 0, pausing doesn't do hitting space doesn't do anything if we set the time to 0. It is a bug. Let's minimize this. Unmaximize. So all I did was change this to 90%. Let's put this back to 100. And that's weird that this thing in the background causes issues, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I was just curious if that would work. So we have a couple of things here. Unpausing while planner open sets the time to 1. So that doesn't actually happen anymore. So that's done. And that was just some weird thing, but that's fixed. Current, this is fixed. And we can go to here. What was I gonna do? Why did I said that we can go? Why was I gonna do that? I don't know. I like had this flash of something I was gonna do. Now I can't remember. This is done. And I just had this up here to double check. We just did it. Yeah, fuck that problem. And then this is not a bug. The time is set to 0, and then you can't unpause and pause with spacebar. I mean, it is a bug. I don't know what it is. Do we want that, like, when you hit pause? So I'm just going to leave this here for now. And what we'll do is I'm going to put bugs in between each thing so that we can constantly bug hunt. So now we're on heroes. And this is the excitement that I've had. For some reason, I'm in very, like, high spirits this morning. I don't know what the fuck's going on. So we'll put this over here, and let's see what we have on the heroes list. I think this should be in a different spot. Do we have a county info? This actually, I think this should be over here. County info. And then let's let's make sure we don't have anything. Man, we really knocked out some stuff in the past couple of streams. It's pretty crazy to me that you get bogged down sometimes. We'll probably get bogged down with heroes right here. I think we're gonna have some issues. But this is gonna be the first thing anyways. But I'm glad I put this here because this I couldn't remember. I was suddenly thinking how we're gonna do this. I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll do this first. When the hero or army in the province, I'm gonna move this over here and we can take a look at what I'm talking about. So currently, if we hit play, I can't see my chat, not that ain't my chat, but you know, if you click here, you have this hero, you click on it, it doesn't do anything. What we want this to do is open up another panel. And once again, I think I might move this population panel down here. So the first step of this is going to be, let's make a copy of the county. It doesn't matter which one. Not that one. We want a description. We want them to be the same. We'll make a... trying to think where we'll put this. What happens if... I can't remember how this works. What happens if you have the army panel open? Is that one panel still show up? It doesn't. So this is the county info. Alright, so we want it here, but we don't want it to say this. Do we want it here? Yeah, I guess we do. We're going to copy this. We're going to rename this. What the fuck is going on here? We got like all sorts of... Oh, I like somehow did something funny. Whoops. Now I just... this is going to be... So the one bummer with this is, with it being here, well, it doesn't matter. Let's turn on county info panel. Oh no, wait. We could put the... No, we can't. No, we'll leave it here. We're going to make this county info panel. We'll turn this on. The thing is, this thing doesn't show up. The panel below it doesn't show up unless we have a hero there. So we can't really, like... I don't think we can. Oh, we can. Is this a prefab? How did we do this? It's a different prefab. How did we do? It's been a long time since we've been over here. Okay, so it's a button. We're gonna have to change this to a prefab. I can't tell if my music's too loud. You know, I didn't check yesterday. I should have checked after I streamed. I feel like it is kind of loud. Maybe I'll turn it down a tiny bit. No means no, so good. So this is the button. This is going to have to be a prefab, though. Well, let's make it so we can tell that this is different. Yeah, like this has this. We don't need this current building thing. We don't need... Currently, we'll just change this to hero name. Whoops. Whoops. And we'll change this to hero name. Working on the UI, like always. Then we're gonna have... Let's just delete all this other shit, except for the close button. So right now, that's all we need. I'm gonna need a new script, of course. And I also would like to put a picture in here. It's just gonna be some blank piece of shit, but we'll do it. Portrait? No. I forgot how to. I haven't moved anything around here for so long. I forgot how to do it. Is there a way? Problem with that is that. That's the problem with that. I want to off-center it. Whoops. It's 100's fine. That's fine. That's fine for now. We're gonna put a sprite in here at some point. We'll have to Google like some free hero sprites. There's a website. Man, I asked ChatGPT a question yesterday and it just gave me the stupidest fucking answers. There's a website. Can't ever remember what it's called. I would have gone to it before. Maybe they're not called icons. Maybe they're called... Looks like I've done some searches before here. God, if I see the name of it, I'll remember. It has some weird name, you know. I think it's this one. We could use some of these, like, you know, like have this as a portrait temporarily. But it's not, kind of like the Badger, it's not really necessary right now. The Warlord, what happens if we put Hero up here, just for fun? Batman mask. We could use some of these temporary, like, these are ugly as fuck. We're not going to use these in the finished game, but we could put a couple of these in. You know, here's a vampire. I mean, they're not ugly as fuck for their usage, but they're ugly as fuck for what we want to do. We don't want them to look medieval. What happens if we do, like, officer? Police officer, or leader. Meeple King. What is this? I don't know what the fuck that is a picture of. Yeah, but anyways, we could use one of these. Temporarily until we, you know, we're gonna have to hire artists. I actually was thinking, like, for this map stuff, we could hire someone from like Fiverr for like $50, but it's back to that same thing. Like, what's the best ethical option? And I'd rather hire someone local to support my local area. You know, like, I live in Portland. I want people in Portland to be successful so that Portland's a better city. But at the same time, you know, like, what's the cost? Hiring someone in Portland is fucking bazillion times more expensive than hiring some fucking dude in India for $2 an hour. But ethically, that's wrong. So, I don't know. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. Let's stay on target here. So we're gonna have that thing. It's gonna click. Where was that thing? We already found it. It's right here. So on click, it's going to open this thing. And then close, it's already knows to close itself. And let's test it. I was about to say we don't need to test it, but of course we need to test it. Because we've learned, we know, everything must be tested. Joseph Bennett. It opens up that, we hit close. Opens up that, we hit close. Perfect. So, this is why I had a different, let's look at this. County population. So this is why I originally had a different list. Sorry, I was getting sidetracked by this song. It's so fucking good. Okay. So originally I had a separate list because we're going to add some stuff. But the thing is, we're going to also be able to... You're going to be able to get new leaders through your population. So they're going to need this stuff anyways. So there's perks and there are... skills and attributes. So there's 3 different things that every population is going to have. They're going to have perks, skills, and attributes, or stats. So I forget already how to do this, but well, this never shows up anywhere, so it doesn't matter. So we have this stuff here. We have age and all that. That's like their basic stuff. We'll put attributes here. I feel like that's spelled wrong. Then we'll have skills. And actually, let's put perks before. I don't know why. Perks, skills, and attributes. All right. So one of the perks I have that I know we want is going to be... So there's another way we can do this. We could have a list, and we could assign from the list, like, what's their first perk. Right now, I think we're going to do it as a bool. And this one's called Leader of Men. Leader of People. And then I'm only going to do one thing each. Because we don't want to have to do this. This is the first run. The attributes are going to be an int from 1 to 100. And we don't really need an attribute yet, but I'm going to put one in here just for the future. So I'm trying to think. I already know what attributes we're going to use, like, you know, it's with the physical strength, intelligence, that type of shit. Endurance. Endurance we probably won't use. Maybe we will. I don't think we'll use that. I have like a pen and paper game I created, and so we're going to use the same stats from that. Hear that? The bass drum is all weird in this song. I don't even know if it is a bass drum. I don't know if you guys can hear it. I think it's a bad recording. Let's leave off. I don't know what attributes we're gonna need yet, so let's get rid of that. And then the first skill we're gonna do, which is this is also 1 to 100. So it's gonna be an int, and it's gonna be called construction. pretty boring for the leader stuff. So we're gonna also have to. So after age, we're gonna need a bool of people. Make this come over here.
To tell the truth, you can all get screwed. I'd like to give you a kick, you little son of a bitch. Just let me get my hands on.
Then we're gonna have this skill that goes after leader of people.
What is the bitter explanation for the violence of my indignation? Well, this is plain as the
Okay, it really wants me to put next activity in there. So I'm leaving these like kind of these spaces like this because we're going to have a huge list of this shit later. There's gonna be all sorts of skills and things. Now that it didn't break anything, but it should have broken something. Let's close some shit that we don't need right now. Faction name and color, we don't need that. We're not going to be working on buildings, I hope, today. Faction, we probably won't be. Hopefully, we won't work on the timekeeper. Current building panel, hopefully, we won't work on that. We're going to definitely work on that. We're going to definitely work on that. We might work on that population info panel. Probably not going to work on that today, but that reminds me, we're going to need to add some stats to our population info panel. So let's go wherever that is. We don't have one. All right. And we're gonna move this though. What's your problem? Oh, right, I don't have my stats thing. I didn't fix that. Okay. Yeah, I totally should have double checked. Make sure my voice was here. You listenable, whatever. My last one. Move the population info panel below the description panels. Maybe only when the description panels are open. Okay. And then what was the other thing that we were just gonna do? Okay, here's the bug I was waiting for. Oh, we want to have add skills to list. So we're gonna want to have. So basically, when you're picking, because you're gonna pick eventually who's gonna work on the construction. You're gonna want to pick the people with the highest construction skill. Right now, it doesn't do shit, but we will eventually do shit. Okay, so what we're gonna need here is the age is 0. This is age. So we're gonna have, what was the first one? Leader of men is gonna be false. We don't want everybody to have that. And then leader of people is going, and then after that, we're gonna give everybody a 50 on their construction thing. And so then when we get to where's the thing where is faction leader equals true? Whoops. I got so many typos today. It's gonna equal true. So when you start the game, everybody's leader is gonna have the perk leader of people. And that's just for the first. So it's gonna be like CK3 where you're gonna designate a heir, and then that person might not have leader of people. So that will be a problem, because leader of people is gonna give you like influence. Every day you'll get some influence. And remember, influence is used to build buildings currently. It will also be used to hire heroes at the beginning. Then later, money. That's so far off. Okay, I keep getting sidetracked by this music today. I've listened to this album a fucking bazillion times. So I don't know why I'm being sidetracked by it. That's one of the reasons I pick certain music, is so that I can't get sidetracked. Now I'm like all stressed about if I can hear if people can hear my voice. I mean, I tested it before I started streaming last time but now my voice is lower over there. That's weird. I'll bring my voice up. Normally my voice is higher. What the fuck is going? It's always something. Just a little bit. Okay, a little bit more. A little bit more. Okay, well, I don't know. Maybe I was sliding the wrong slider earlier. So we're gonna have some things here. Let's put like a title underneath this thing. I don't know why I like to duplicate stuff instead of just adding a new one. This is just gonna be a title. And perks. Negative 200. I'm not a big fan of where this picture is. Okay. Perks. And then under, like this, we're going to change this all the fucking time. And we'll put like skills.
When we were young, we played among the flowers and sucked upon the nipples of our mother's tits. But now the forest all of nature cowers. The fear and death.
I was just thinking of another way to do this. Let's do it the stupid way right now. Because we only have one. Let's do everything is the shittiest, simplest way right now. And then we'll say like leader of people. And then we'll put this down. Yeah, this is gonna be the dumbest fucking way. We're doing this the dumbest fucking way possible. Right now. Everything is the dumbest way possible. The simplest way possible. And as we come back around, we'll make it better. Trust me. We've done so much now. I just want to get the first run finished. Then I'll feel so much better about adding new stuff. It's just we're not even around. We don't have a working game yet. And when we do have a working game, it's going to suck. But it will at least be working. It will be like the worst game ever made. Well, maybe not the worst. The second to worst game ever made. So then we have perks. Then we're just going to do skills. And what do we need? 275. 75. Excellent numlock. Absolutely not. 375. 325. And then we'll get rid of this thing. I don't know why I have this on here. We'll do this the shitty way as well. Okay. Like I said, we're doing everything shitty today. I think this should probably be underlined though. And you know, we're having this larger gap between stuff, so let's just do that. I mean, it's not. We have space right now. Wrong. What did I do here? I want you to be not attached. Thank you. This needs to be. I guess it's 100. It looks like that gap is too. Maybe it just looks bad because it's running into that other thing. But that gap looks huge, doesn't it? Okay, it was just because it was running into that shit. Once again, this is... yeah, this is just temporary. We just need some stuff, and then as we build on it, we'll just keep expanding. And there's going to be a whole shit ton of lists and perks and shit like that. But right now, and I know everything's gigantic if you maximize this. It's set up on it. Need to shave. Got orange juice on my mustache. It's gross. Like everything's set up like someone can't see because it's easy on my eyes, but we're gonna slow as we add stuff. This is not gonna look like this. Nothing is gonna look like anything that we're doing right now. We're just doing the very fucking shittiest part to do. Okay, so we have the three things we need. We're going to need a new script though. Of course, it's a UI script. We're gonna create. And we're gonna keep this naming convention going. We're gonna get rid of this shit, like always. Get rid of this shit. Hit save here. Now what the fuck do we need in here? We need a couple of things. We're gonna need public text mesh. Bro, UGUI. It's close. It's close, but it's not. It's not. Hero description. We're gonna need the next thing. We're gonna need is construction skill, I guess. We just say construction, and then we're gonna need a public bool for the perk, because if it's on or off is what we're gonna need. And it's always going to be on in this case, but if we have other leaders, we're going to need that to be on enable. So when it turns on, what is it going to do? When it turns on, sorry, the music keeps sidetracking me today. I don't know what the fuck's going on. You know, I think I am going to put skill. Whoops, let's type it correctly, though. So on enable, it's kind of be like going to be like that refresh panel, wherever the fuck that was. Like this. Well, we're going to need this. And we're in on disable. It's close, but all right, we're going to need that. How are we doing this? So it looks like we're subscribing to panel refresh. No, we're subscribing to some sort of button push, and then when the button is pushed, the panel is refreshed. Under UI current buildings panel. We should probably do it the same way because we've worked through some bullshit to get that to happen. So we should do it the same way, I would bet. Okay, so on this, looks to me, I bet you, if we go back to this, this is has very little in it. It just has the action that's triggered by some bullshit. I never... Oh, I know how to do it. My brain was like trying to figure out how I would trigger this action. But maybe we don't need that. Maybe we can just do it on enable. Let's do that. No. It doesn't like it because it's named the same thing as this other thing. And I haven't created it yet. Trying to think if so, like on those other ones, we needed the panel to refresh all the time because we were doing things to the panel. I don't think right now we'll be doing anything to the panel very much. We'll just be looking at it and then closing it. One of the things we want to do, I just thought of another thing for this list, our heroes list here. We want to also the dreaded hero movement. So I think right now on enable will be fine. We're gonna rewrite everything in our whole game at some point as we go through each thing. So we might as well, like I said, keep it simple, stupid, as everyone tells me. So on this, we're gonna stick this to this. Might as well stick it here now. Oh, I fucked up what I was doing here. I always put text at the end of this if this is a text thing that I'm dragging in from the inspector. Because then I know, like, these things are matching up. So I'm like, oh, okay, here a name text. And we could actually name this to the same thing. Because sometimes it gets confusing, so I just try to make it as simple as possible. Then if we go back to here, we're going to put this in here. We'll rename this as well to the same thing. With all this UI bullshit going on, which the whole game is UI stuff, we're going to want to make life as easy as possible when we look at this later and we can't remember what the fuck anything is. So when this happens, we're going to need to get from the county population list, which we're going to look at this thing. I already forgot what it was called, even though we worked on it a million times yesterday and the day before and the day before. It is... Get rid of this shit. Let's clean up some stuff. That one we'll leave around for now. It is County Population Dictionary. Let's move this over here. We're always working with World Map Load. It's the thing that when the game starts. Where's our hero description? Let's put you over here. So instance dot county population dictionary, and we're gonna put in here I think this is in world map load dot current no. It just dawned on me, how do we know which population we just clicked on? How do we know that? I mean, we know that it's 0, but how do we know that when we actually do it? All right, let's turn this off. Let's turn this off. Let's hit play. And let's run this through our brain pan. Okay, so how does this get assigned here? Because this is gonna tell us. We're gonna have to change this. Well, we only have one hero right now. When we have 2 heroes, we're gonna have to change it. I guess we could change it right now because we are going to have. Yeah, well, let's put that on our list as well. Recruit new hero. This is gonna be a pain in the ass, honestly. Because we're going to have to pull it from our population list. That's going to be a... Yeah, let's do it in this order. I was thinking maybe a different order. If we hit currently, if we hit play and we go to this other one, there's nobody here, I think. Yeah. So that works how we want it to. We still have something turned on so we can see these other ones for testing. We'll have to turn that shit off in a second. But first off, so how is this getting assigned to this list? Whenever we, with this canvas is, I mean, I know what the oh, I know what it is. I was like, why do we have that extra shit there? Oh, we already got some stuff in here. It's not going to be an array anymore. This is wrong. This is wrong too. This is how we were going to do it a long time ago. We don't do it that way anymore. We've learned since then. All sorts of learning. Speaking of that, I need to do some more C# classes. Okay, so somewhere, something is accessing this thing. I have no idea where. So let's find this thing. Check for heroes. This is in world. No, this is in select county. Meow. Okay, so
I did not sail the seas or fly on the wind, but I found the jungle and myself within. I found you before I found myself. But
okay, this is for, yeah, this is for the other list. I think I'm just gonna start deleting that stuff. It's just ugly, and we'll have to just rewrite it at some other time, and it will be better probably. We have the dev view thing turned off here, but we can see in the other thing. How weird. Off, but can see the heroes. Is it heroes with the ES or is it heroes without the E? Oh, this wouldn't make any sense at all. This whole thing's trash. Who wrote this piece of shit? I mean, that joke's probably getting old. Okay, var, local heroes. We're gonna get rid of this shit. My code's getting ugly with all that extra stuff. Okay, so what we're doing is we're just pulling. Wait, how are we accessing this? Did we make this a public static? Oh, we did. So this is very old. It's very, very old. What we need instead is just like this. So when it was auto-populating these is uppercase, the instance, and now it's auto-populating lowercase. So I don't know what the fuck's going on here. And then we're gonna go, whoops. we're gonna go into here, and we're gonna go. What am I doing? There we go. And then we're gonna go back to this thing. Yeah, that was very old way we did it. But we also now need just want to get some extra shit out of the way here. We're also going to need, yeah, let's just get rid of this stuff when I see it. It's kind of sad to have. I think I made a copy of it somewhere. Who the fuck knows? Who cares? We'll just rewrite it a different way. It was like kind of a lot of code. It's way at the bottom here. It's all that stuff. Maybe we'll leave that part there, but I don't know. So we want this to be there, and then we are gonna need it, the game object. How were we doing that before when we were doing? Leader button game object is actually what we need here. I'm not sure why we did it this way, though. This seems weird. Maybe this was just some weird UI research. Like, what the fuck were you trying to do here? Couldn't we just do transform game object? Then if we go back to county population I. This is that index thing. Again. We need to change that game object to a number. And it's that inside. How did that count thing work before? Because it just dawned on me that shouldn't have worked. What we fixed yesterday.
Oh, my leg.
Oh, I need to put on some different music. Oh, no, I'm fine with this one. It's a different No Means No album. Alright, I'm not going to look at the thing we did yesterday because that... County population I... You know, it would be a lot easier if we set this as, if we put an ID in here. Otherwise, we're going to have to get like an index and stuff, so let's just do this. Then when this breaks, laziness is the key thing. Come on, you assholes. Give me the bug. I think it's a world map load. What are you doing? Why are you being so slow today? I should have rebooted before I started. Am I getting other issues? No. Give me the fucking bug, you assholes. Oh, I have this bug, so it's not... No, this isn't a bug. Oh, I know what the problem is. Fuck off. County population ID. I know what the problem is. God damn you. No. Phew, we've done it. And this is going to be set to 0 right now. But we're going to have it count up. That's the noise of counting up. We're going to have it be county. It starts at 0, so it should be 0. How are we doing this? I'm kind of getting used to how I'm doing things. That's exactly what we want. Then I'm going to put a debug log on here. And we're going to run this once just to make sure that it does what I think it does. Because you know me. We'll do two. We'll do the $sign thing. And we'll put like name. Oh, we don't have a name yet. So we'll just do county. Cunty. ID. County pop ID. Then we'll do a squigs, and we'll put this in here. Another squigs, and that's what we need. Let's hit play on this fuck stick. Yes, it's a fuck stick. I don't know. Okay, so this is kind of what I was worried that like it wouldn't assign each county the correct population, but it looks like, or the correct population ID, but it looks like it is. So we can comment out this thing, and then we're not there. We can go back to Can we just do this? Will this just work? I feel like this is just not going to work, but no. This is under. Is it? Is it this? Oh, it is. Why aren't you typing? Why aren't you putting this in here for me? I called it something. Can I just do game object right here? If so, then we don't need that other thing. And this is just going to be... That's what we want. We want some to string here. This is in select county. My tooth hurts. Or my gum hole. Not bad or anything. This isn't gonna help us. Let's pause it. I don't know why I'm so obsessed with pausing it. Okay, it's 0. That's what we want it to be. Right now, we want it to be 0. So then this so we click that button. That's me clicking the button. You know, I'm gonna take a quick break. It's been an hour already. I can't believe it. I'm gonna take a quick break. I don't know why, but I'm gonna take a quick break, and I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. There we go. Be right back. I gave the cat some wet cat food before I started streaming, and it turns into a jerk after that. And I know that, but I did it anyways. Okay, what are we doing? Okay, first things we need to do is when we click that button, it needs to assign somewhere the number of the game object. What's going on here? This needs to be leader button text. Why isn't this assigned? What happened? What happened? I guess right there. Let's hope that's the right one. Man, after I was done streaming yesterday, I was so jibbed out on coffee. I started feeling like shit. My eyes got all bloodshot. I was like shaking. I couldn't eat. I didn't even stream last night because I felt like shit. And just because I haven't been eating, you know, I've just been eating mush because of the wisdom teeth thing. So it was just like a fuck you to my system, the coffee was. So I drank coffee this morning. But I did eat food last night. Solid food. Ate a frozen pizza. I don't know why I was I mean, I know why, but I was dying for a frozen pizza, man. I was just like, oh, God, I want a frozen pizza so bad. And I got the frozen pizza and I ate it, and it was so fucking good because it was solid food. I've eaten a couple of sandwiches, but they were kind of just boring sandwiches. Anyways, what the fuck are we doing here? I'm just getting like burned out and whatnot. I don't even know what's going on. Select county. That's changing to that. Okay, we need to, when we click on this, that's what we need to do. On this thing. We need to have a script on here. So what did we call these other ones? Okay, they're called button. All right. So we're going to create a new script here. UI. It's hero list button. What did we call it? We called it leader info button because we're a fucking idiot. What did we call these other ones? They're currently prefabs. These actually should probably just be called building, not buildings, because it's just a building. I don't want to rename it right now. Otherwise, well, let's just rename it right now. Let's not worry about it right now. Let's put it on here. Rename prefabs from current buildings to current building for possible building 2. Okay. It could have massive repercussions. It shouldn't, but it could. And I don't want to deal with that right now. I was all excited and in a great mood, and then my high wore off. And I wasn't like high from drugs or anything. I was high on life. Fucking idiot. I was high on life, and then the high on life wore off, and now I just want to sit on my ass and stare at the wall. But I already started my stream, so I'm just gonna continue my stream, and then we're just gonna power through the agony of life, the despair, the disgust. Leader info button. We were gonna rename this to hero list button. And look at that, right above it, we called it the vertical here, whatever. Then we have this new script we just created, wherever I put it. UI hero list button is going to go right on here. Then, it doesn't have anything in it yet. We're going to go here, and we're going to put a script in for button. So this is back to like that other thing where I had us accessing this actual button script. And maybe we'll do it that way. Well, yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll do public, static, yep, just like this. Not sure how I feel about this, but no, awake. Yeah, we'll do that. And then public int currently selected hero. And then like on button press, we're gonna do a public void I guess I could have just said like button clicked or whatever. Currently is gonna equal, well, it is gonna equal 0. Game object name. We did that yesterday, so I remembered. Then back to this thing. Back to this thing. We're gonna bar this shit up because look how fucking long this is. And it's just gonna get worse right here. That was vertical? I don't even know at this point. No, it was hero list button. How's it gonna know that which one I'm on? I think I'm gonna put it in world map load. I know that I stick everything in here, but this is like the central repository for fucking variables, man. Selected level. And I don't think we need to say anything about that. This is gonna be. We can actually. Get rid of this thing. And we can go back to this thing. Go to here. Oh, we already attached it to there. Oh, we need to do this, though. And we have to do it on this same one because we're going to turn this into a prefab. We're just setting it all up over here. We're going to turn it into a prefab. Then we're going to put a... So you click that button. It's got the information it needs. Right now, it's not refreshing. Whoops. I clicked some button there. And this is going to be world. Whoops, not a comma. That is such a long thing. Look how fucking long that is. Jesus Christ, is this correct? County population dictionary. Currently selected. Yep. Yep. And then we're gonna go, we got this, so then we're gonna go hero name text equals dot, oh shit, I forgot it's two things. We're gonna have to do this, like this then. We're gonna $sign this shit up too. We're gonna need a squigs, and we're gonna need, and then we're gonna need another squigs, and then we're gonna put a space, so we're gonna need a squigs, and we're gonna need, yep, exactly, motherfucker. And is that it? I guess that's it. First name, last name. Then we're going to put in the construction skill text. We're going to... This is so easy today. What the fuck, man? We're gonna say... And we're gonna put a squigs here as well. We're gonna go current hero dot construction. Did we call it skill? This is gonna, how do we do this? Do we do that here? We do not do that here. And we put it on the outside of the thing. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Never done that before. Normally, I do this. But I've slowly been moving away from that. Now I just found a fucking reason not to do that. Oh. I think we should probably call this construction skill. Right? We got everything else fucking gigantic. There we go. Jumped back to here. Now I'm curious if that would have worked. Let's try it again. Let's try to use the squigs and stuff. It's got to be inside the squigs, right? So this would have worked. Can I just put this in here? Let's see what happens. Oh, it will just let me put that in there. All right, take back all the bad things I said. Okay, so the construction skill text is going to be that, the name text, and then we're going to have if current hero dot leader of people perk. Did I put that? Did I call it a perk? Yeah, let's rename it. Let's rename it. Then let's call this a perk. Okay, where are we? Is equal to true. We gotta set this game, the thing. We gotta set. Oh, we don't need this. This doesn't need to be a bool. This needs to be a game object. What a fucking imbecile here. That's what we want. I was just thinking while I was typing that, what's going to turn it off? I think on disable, we need to turn it off. Wonder how these, whatever happened with No Means No. They, they were old dudes when I was young. All right, now we need to test this and prepare for doom. Doom, I say. Yeah, they were old when I was young, so. Whoa. Mary Brooks. We got some sort of formatting issue, though. Why did that work if you got a fucking issue, dude? Input string. Oh. That worked just because of. I don't know why that worked. But. I know what's happening. Maybe. I bet you this isn't a number. This is probably some other, I'm doing the wrong name. Oh, I know why it's working, because this is defaulting to 0. Can I just do parent? Can I just do parent on here? Just out of fucking laziness? Like, there's so much shit that's gonna, like, I don't know, man. Like, there's all these rules you're supposed to follow, and they're there, and they make sense of why they're there, because my code is so fucking fragile. But at the same time, man, everything is holding up everything. And then I have all these issues with order of operations. What the fuck am I doing? Clicking on you. And one way we could do this to test if this is working for how it's supposed to be working. Where's where my upload? On awake. We could just for a test. We could do currently selected hero equals 57. I don't know why, but that's the number we're going to use. Because we need to change it back to the right button number. See, it didn't work. Leader of people turned on? Oh, we never turned off leader of people. No, it is off. Okay, so here's our issue. So on enable, this is firing. But we probably don't have the currently selected hero number being assigned yet. So it's still set to 57. I bet you if we put this right here, it's gonna say 57. Come on, motherfucker. Oh, you're not gonna let me do that? I feel like that's a major failure here. There we go. Let's do this. Whoops. Come on. Come on. I just want to put you back, and I can't do it. I'm getting old. Okay. Debug. Whoa. Okay, I bet you that's the case. So then, how are we getting that? It's from the button, though. Yeah, as things become more necessary, I think it's going to be part of the cleaning process here. So I'm clicking this. Yeah, so it's still at 57. This happens faster than that? How is that possible? This is happening faster when we click the button. The on enable is happening faster than the name getting That blows my mind that that's happening that fast. How does it happen faster than I click the button? I mean, I click the button and then the on enable stuff's firing. Then the button stuff is happening? How the fuck is that possible? Yeah, now it's got the wrong. Okay, bro, that's easy to fix. It's no longer. That is just game object name here. It's still. How the fuck is that possible? I must be missing something. On enable happens before that? How could that be possible? On enable. I thought on enable happened when when the thing gets enabled.
Donuts.
It's always some fucking order of operations thing that fucks me. Always some order of operations thing that's fucking me. Always.
Too long. I wanna come back. I'm too sick and hard and scared to go on. I can't
There's a solution for this.
To you, I can't pretend.
Uh,
I need a friend.
the solution makes me sad, but
Can't be alone anymore. I need you.
and I'm not sure it will work.
I need you now. I need you.
No, that solution sucks. I was thinking we could have an event in here, but we would have to subscribe to every button thing on there. How the fuck is this going in this order? That makes no sense at all.
Isolated in my pride, in my hatred. My face is sad.
Wait. Yeah.
Black in the sun and white in the shade. The night
On enable, it's firing this shit, but this happens. I must be missing something. Because how the fuck is that even possible?
I can't last like this. I can't last. I need you. I need you now.
And we can't put it above this. Maybe I'm changing the wrong thing. Currently selected hero. How did we do it on here? We did it with a getter setter and then like a...
All those I pushed away, they walk with me, live in me now. And the silence of what I never said screams in my ears and pounds in my head. But when I look at you, I know I could never lie. You see all of me when I look into
It must just be happening so fast that it's like a split second.
I need you. I need you now. I need you now.
Like it's like unpausing the time too or something in there. That's a different issue. How do I slow that down?
From
Yeah, it's just barely happening before it. So where is this thing? Description panel. If we can't put it on, I was thinking we could stick this on the button, but it's actually not going to do us any good doing that because it can't access stuff out. The button can't access stuff off of itself because we're going to be making a prefab. Eventually, I wonder why this isn't happening with these other ones. Is there some other weirdness going on? Where this is becoming enabled earlier or something. I'm just like watching this carefully.
And make it sound. In everything I am and everything I do, I am your
It's just too fast. How do we fix that shit? I don't want to put like a, what do they call it? There's a what the fuck is it called? I'm closing my eyes because I'm searching through my brain. That's what it requires. Thing that makes it go slow. I can't remember what it's called. A numerator. I don't want to put that in there. A numerator? I don't know. Something like that. And it just happens the first time. But we need it to be tested the first time. Can we do something stupid? Like... No, where is that? It's under like world map load. Oh, a coroutine. That's what I was... That's the word I was trying to remember. Let's go back to our Google-ness here. We mark the seconds and count the hours, cross off the days of what is slipping away. We started loudly and go in circles, all things converging. We find an end to each day. Yeah, so this is what's happening. The fuck is a delayed invoke? I think that guy just made that thing up. This would be so dumb if I have to do it this way. So dumb. It will probably work. And it'll just be so fucking stupid. Invoke. Did he have a 0 in there? I think he did. What does that mean? I don't know. I wanted that. I don't fucking know. Alright, this is going to be obvious. Because 1 second's a long time in this fucking world. Whoops. It's be very obvious. So we'll make it less than a second. But this is the dumbest shit I've ever encountered in my life. And if we fix it this way, then I'm going to be even more upset. Because I wrote some coroutines to do this for another thing. The fuck just happened?
We start to finish, the fuel exhausted, and once I had it, but now it's passing away.
It never did it.
If there is nothing, what is our presence? I'm slowly melting, but what is slipping away?
I'm gonna put these back to quotes. Am I on the right thing? Yes. Yeah, it never happens when I do that. So that's fine. What does this guy say? In your case, I'd probably set a bool to true and start and then check it in an unable and do nothing if start is not run yet. What did I search? On enable happens before button script. Let's ask ChatGPT. Sometimes it has some interesting. Oh, it didn't want me to log in. That's weird. Suggestions. Look at this shit over here, though. it gave me some. I was looking at the map idea I was talking about earlier. I asked it just out of curiosity if it had some good map resources, and it said, "Here's the links, and it's these two top links don't work anymore." And I said those the two top links. Oh, and said, "Oh, okay. Here's the new links for ones that work. Those are the same links." And then I said, "Those are the same," and they said, "Oh, here you go again. Here's the same links." When pressed, the variable is getting accessed by a panel that is I need to have a button that changes a variable when pressed, and it also sets active a panel. In the newly opened panel, the variable that was changed by the button press is getting accessed before Unity can do the change of the variable from the button press. I don't know if it's gonna understand that shit. Yeah, fuck your coroutine. I don't want to do that. Like, what a bunch of shit. What a bunch of fuck you. Right? Wait for one frame? Is that it? I've never seen that one before. Okay, maybe not. Maybe, alright, what do I do? I hate this shit. Wait for one frame. Go fuck yourself. What a bunch of horse shit. Oh. I'm fine. I sound much more upset than I really am. It's just such a weird thing when you run into stuff like this. Like, the goddamn panel that is being opened by the button. I mean, it probably, as you know, a professional programmer would be like, well, if you looked at the memory, it would all make sense. But since I'm just some fucking schlep. Okay. Create a coroutine that waits for one frame. In your on button. So where do I put this thing? Okay, so I put this. Sound like to solve this, you can use a coroutine and wait for one frame before accessing the variable in the newly opened panel. Here's an example of how you create a coroutine that waits for one frame. Oh, you have a copy code button. Let's just click that button.
I spy with my lizard eye, and everything I see is a lie. You know when I told you that I would never lie? Well, that was the first time. Take all the pleasures that you seek. May a heart be full and still be bleak. Cold and alone, hard as stone. Like
Why is my brain not working with this? This, okay. We want.
Nothing is all that you will see. Cats, sex, and Nazis. That's why they call me Mr. Happy.
Wait.
Are you a believer? Well, I'm the deceiver. But I lied when I
Change the
said
variable and
that I was
activate
dead.
the panel.
All the things I say to you, it's just that none of them are true.
Okay. Why do we need this coroutine up here, though?
Which part you like the best? I like the heart the best.
Oh. This is having.
Lazy human flesh.
Now, why do we need that one here? Wouldn't we just need this one here? Okay, get this Evoke shit out of here. I don't know what that does. It didn't work. Whatever the fuck that does, it didn't work. Get this shit out of here. We don't want it in start. Go fuck yourself. This is gonna be on enable.
Souls are the ugliest, hopelessly lost in their bitterness.
Ah, fuck you.
Shall be free to join my eternal captivity. Just don't ask me if I believe all this bull. My head is empty, but my bowels are full. I don't really think this way. I did yesterday, but not today.
Okay.
Cops, sex, and Nazis. That's why they call me Mr. Happy. Are you a believer? Well, I'm a deceiver. But I lied when I said that honesty was dead. I really believe all the things I say to you. It's just
What is it talking about? This is being assigned right here. Are we never using this though? I don't think we are. We're using like the, we're just saying, hey, get the game object. That's a different issue though. Fucking coroutines. Fuck you. I gotta laugh at the world, you know? Good God, it works too. What a piece of shit. I'm gonna thank it. Sometimes I feel bad for it. So one of my friends is very militant. Whoops. Very militant that ChatGPT and the other chat-like things are just language. What are they called? There's a name for it, but I can't remember what it's called. He's very adamant that they're just like tricky language things, and we're a bunch of fucking idiots for thinking that there's any AI. And it's like this is not in any. There's no intelligence or even like the slightest. It's just a tricky language thing that makes us think that it's thinking, right? So there's no thought behind this, and I actually agree to that. Like this isn't thinking. Like ChatGPT is not thinking. It's just organizing data so we can look at it, and it's serving it to us in a way. But he's very adamant about that. And then I was telling him about how there's those people I read about on Reddit that have been trying to like break ChatGPT to get it to do things that are against its programming, you know, like show it porn and stuff like that. Not show it porn, give links to porn and stuff. And then he got upset about that. Like he's like, don't fuck with the robots. And it's like, well, it's gotta be, you gotta have either or. It's either a tricky language thing, LRM or whatever the fuck they're called. LRM, long range missile from MechWarrior. No, it's a language, whatever. Or it has feelings. You can't have both. You can't say, oh, it's a tricky language thing and it has feelings. Because he was upset that like don't fuck with the robots, because they're gonna bomb us to oblivion. So it's one or the other, and yeah. Anyways, I decided that's why I thanked it, just in case it's one or the other.
Do you know why they call me Mr. Happy?
You're the best, little buddy. No additional feedback. All right, fuck you, Unity. All right, I can't believe we have to use a coroutine. I wonder if I could have fixed all those other issues with this fucking coroutine bullshit. All right, let's test it again.
No one has a clue. No one knows the reason behind my appellation of Mr. Happy.
I don't think so, Rob.
Uh-oh. Why is it taking so long?
Okay.
That's like when you think it's gonna crash. Willie Alexander. So the one thing I can't tell if it's working as the leader of people, because everybody has the leader of people. You know what we could do actually in here? This was just a test. Let's go back to wherever we were doing that shit. Where did we assign that shit? Where did we assign that shit? It's right here. What are we doing? What are we gonna break? We want. Oh, our music stopped. What are you gonna serve up now? Okay. Did we already listen to this one? I don't know. Why do we got these spaces like this? We don't need this shit anymore. So this, I think it's this album has a song called I Got a Gun, and it's so poignant for our current everyone getting shot all the time in the United States. These guys are Canadian. I think it's on this album. And this song is so good. But like I said, it's also so poignant about, like, just this stupid fucking people everywhere. Leader of, so it's after age. See, this is what I would really like to see when I hover over this. I want to see, instead of just saying read-only struct system.bool, yeah, no shit, it's a bool. I want it to say the name. So we have... Oh, that's not why we're doing this. We'll just comment out this. Actually, no, we won't. We'll make this false. Just for a second. I just want to test this to make sure that the perks... What was that? Oh, okay. I thought we were doing something dumb with that script over there. There's many things that we do dumb. Yeah, this is always turning on. Because we're stupid. We're not. This is just part of the process. The fucking process. Let's click on this one over here. Judy Hill. That works. But I don't like something. I was gonna change that to say none instead of just being empty, but we'll just leave it empty for right now. Good God. We need this back over here. What are we working on? Here we go. That's done. Whoops, it's not a bug. Get out of here, bugs. Maybe it isn't this album that has I Got a Gun. I feel like, did we already listen to this too? I know. Yeah, I'm just curious. I'm gonna look up. Which is unrelated to. Yeah, they were active in '79. I was fucking 5. But I'm curious what happened to them. Like if they still exist. To perform the show, business giants and really soul with the so. In 2000 was named the public vote. That's the album I listen to right now. Where does it say they retired though? Their final public appearance, Holston announced his departure from the band. In 2016, announced how these guys must be like 150 years old. And that's actually, you know, what's funny is they, one of their album covers, like, is some graffiti that somebody put about, like, old guys go home or something. I want to click on their names. Yeah, Canadians. I don't really care. I just want to know when they were born. In 1969, so he's... Dude, imagine trying to play music at 70 like this and still have fucking some rock and roll left in you. You'd be fucking. I'm 49 and I could barely. They need to wheel me out there. Anyways, what the fuck are we doing? What the flying fuck are we doing? Okay. Heroes generate resources such as influence, so that is actually not going to be that hard to do, I don't think. I should, fingers crossed. So what that means is, you know, I had another idea about that. We're having like work happen from 9 to 5, and I was like, maybe we should just do it at the end of the day. We're not going to change that right now, but we're gonna go to work. We have a work script somewhere. Here we go. And then we have something. I think we do. Yeah, we do. It pops off that debug log that says something about what time the day has changed or whatever. Where the fuck is that thing? It's probably just in the whatchamacallit. Oh yeah, in the clock. So we're it doesn't happen the first time though. Day start, we invoke that. And I think day start is going to adjust population activity. So I'm also going to have it and I want to put these separate because I don't want like a list of shit that happens. Maybe we could have it on a list of shit that happens at day's start. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do a list of shit that happens at day's start. And we'll put this is what we'll do. This is what we'll do, motherfuckers. Motherfuckers in a loving, caring way. Let's move this up to here, though. Let's put what? Not there. Here, right here is fine. And then we'll do. Can I name this the same thing? We're about to fucking find out. Sure as fuck can, huh? Sure. So we're gonna do a double check. I'm gonna take a quick break though. I don't think it is this album that has I Gotta Kind of. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm ever talking about these days. Trying to find my music to pause it. All right, here we go. I'm gonna be right back. Let me throw up my break timer. Now I suddenly just got a headache. Jesus Christ. All right, I'll be right back. When I was outside, I was thinking, what are some successful one man game developer, where they just develop without a day job? Dwarf Fortress. I know that's two guys. Okay, so this is going through, but I can't think of any others besides Dwarf Fortress where they, just retire when they're done. This is going through everybody. Maybe we might need that. We might need that. The item value count. So it's going to go through all of them, and the item value we want to check though here is hero. What the shit is this? What the shit is this? Okay. If equal to... Oh, wait. No, it's a bool. If... what the fuck did we call it? What the fuck did we call it? Leader of people perk equals true. Continue? No, I don't want to continue. I want you to generate some income. Okay, so we got some issues here. One day we're gonna have to tear apart this thing. What I mean is we got like a bunch of shit in here, man. We got a bunch of shit in here. We need to update these things. Daily. Good God, look how long this thing is. Okay. Should be. I think this is. Why are we doing this? Under work? It's gonna need to be public, man. Do we have another list of public shit like that?
And wasting one's time. You know what I mean?
We kind of do. It's down here.
I got tired of waiting.
I don't even know why. Copying that. Public int. Now I gotta take a piss. I just came back from a break. All right, so we're gonna have like a bunch of.
Are you getting what you want? And are you getting what you need? I've heard it said.
Have it to 1 right now. See, a lot of these things we're not gonna like. We don't want them hard coded in. We're gonna probably need to set up like. Not an array, but probably like a public class somewhere where we have all this shit. Or a scriptable object. That's what I did in another thing that I failed on. Okay, so it's going to go through everybody. And it's going to... It's kind of a bummer because it's already going through everybody right here, and then we're having it go through everybody again. Why don't we just do this instead? Since it's already going through everybody, we'll just... We'll just put... We'll just put... this here. And we'll rename this. I don't want it to go through everybody so many times. I'm gonna put some little notes here though. County's population. I think that's what this for loop is doing. Yeah. Yes. And then in here, if this equals true, how did we do this? Stop. What have I done? I hit insert a bunch of times. Can Can I just do plus? I can't even remember. There's a lot of world map load shit here. Can we just put it up here? Oh, no, I guess we can't. We could just do... No. We're gonna put this plus down here. Oh, I don't think I can... I don't think I can do it this way. I can't remember. Like, I did the C# basic training here that should show me this, but I can't remember it. That's the problem with... What did I call it? Daily influence game. Is it plus equals? I don't think that's right. I can't remember anything, man. I'm just trying to be lazy, man. Okay, that it is plus equals. Alright, so there's an easy way to check this. Oh shit though. Oh shit though. It's not this. Do we have in the county population the faction that they're in? We don't, but somewhere... we haven't had any issues with that being commented out, so I'm just getting rid of it. There's a way to do this. I can't remember what item key means, but I think we want item key. I just want to see what item key prints out. I think it's going to be the county name, which I'm pretty positive is what we want. No, I'm not pretty positive. I am positive. Oh, it doesn't happen the first day. What is going on here? Okay, it is the name. So where are you expecting this? Oh, a value is expected. Yes. Counties. No, it's under world map load. Counties. Oh, we want instance in here. Item.key. I accidentally deleted something. Did I hit an insert again? Fucking cocksuckers. Faction. Faction. The county population list, just double checking. We don't have faction in here. We don't have faction in here. I don't think we need to add it. This is getting confusing to me, so let's put this like this. This has the faction. In the county. Okay, so we can do this. We can do this. We gotta, wait, what? I'm clicking on the wrong shit. We don't need to do this part. And then that what we're adding the daily. So it's checking in the leader of people perk. If the leader of people perk, it's adding one. It's gonna add the daily influence gain, which is currently 1. We save that shit, and it should add it to each faction individually. We don't need it. Oh, let's see if this works the way we want it. Okay, so let's speed it up to 8, and this should go up to 2. Hey! Can we pause this? I mean, yes, we can pause that. Where were we sticking? Perfect. So it's adding it to all of them. That's exactly what we needed. Oh. This is gonna make it, this is wrong. This is going to make it so anyone who has the leader of people perk gives influence. That's not how this is supposed to work. This is supposed to be and we need these both. Right now it won't affect anything, but is leader is equal to true. Your faction leader is the only one who generates that. If you have other heroes, well, do we want to? Okay, let's think about this. Do we want your other heroes to generate influence for your faction if they have the leader of people perk? So let's say you have in your list of people, let's go back to our game here. God, I have a splitting headache all of a sudden. It's programming. So let's go to our population. Oh, this is only 4 people. Gerald Cook. So we're gonna want to put in like their skills and factions on here. But let's say Ronald Howard has leader of people. The perk. Oh, I thought we fixed this weird where this shit isn't centered. Yeah, none of this shit's centered. name is somewhat centered.
Oh, that's too bad.
Getting sidetracked, but I don't want the tech debt as I was talking about yesterday.
White man, you just starting to get the blues. Yeah, the blues.
Let's put a prefab in here so we can look at this.
You just starting to get the blues. The blues. The blues. Say it.
Is this text box like a different size or some shit? Is it because of this thing? It doesn't matter. All that, and it doesn't matter. I think I fucked something up here. We can test it real quick. I guess not. Alright, that's still working. Let's check the other factions. Yeah, okay. So then we hire the person as a hero. Is that a benefit of hiring that hero, that they have the perk as leader of people? I think it should be. I don't know. That's a good question. Let's leave it right now as the faction leader, but in our notes, in our heroes, we'll add an item. We're not going to make it into a thing here. And here, we're going to say... Okay, I guess we won't turn it, because this isn't really an issue. It's just, I don't know. I don't want to add any more issues. This is done. Oh, we didn't mark this off over here. GitHub sure is slow today. How long that took. GitHub or my internet. Alright, so I think I'm going to call it a day on that. I do want to do this, figure out how to merge branches locally or whatever. We've done this one other time. So we're actually done. So let's close this thing. Let's save this. This is good timing here for us to save this and do this. So we could This is gonna be a new branch. We did this one other time. So we're gonna be on Heroes, round 1. Okay, so I'm gonna close this temporarily, and I'm gonna copy the whole thing because I'm still scared. I'm still scared. 2D4X. Copy. Oh, I gotta delete my old one first. My old copy. I would also like to keep some notes in here. I wonder where we could put those, the notes. Let's look at this while this copying happens. Trying to make this smaller, but I guess it doesn't matter. You can put it in streaming. Oh, we have one in here. Okay, great. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's do this. Fuck you want? I don't know, that was a percentage, right? I don't know what these notes mean anymore. So what are we doing here? GitHub. GitHub. Or no, it's not GitHub. It's Git. And then under here, save this shit. Is this thing done? Okay, we have a copy of it. Let's reopen. I'm just so worried about fucking shit up when I do this. Let's reopen. Look at this thing. I have 2. What happens if I delete this one? I just made a copy. It's fine, man. It's fine. Just deleting shit. Okay, so this is the one we were on. And let me pull up my notes. I'm not gonna be able to see chat while I do this. So the first step, I think, if I remember correctly, go to the Git tab. Oh, I need to commit these things first. So let's commit these things. I got this fucking notes thing open though, so I guess we'll close that. It's gonna be fucking us this whole time. Shit. All right, this is what we'll do. We'll save this somewhere else temporarily. I got a temp folder that I use called a temp so that it goes to the top of I guess I can save something else called notes in there already. Unity notes is what we'll call it. And yeah, that's gone now, which is fine. So we'll commit this. Fixed. No, double checked. We didn't fix them. Double checked a couple of bugs. They seemed fixed. And then we added hero influence. We added faction leader, influence gain, and hero description panel. Alright, we'll commit this shit. Then we'll push it. We'll go back to our notes here. And we'll say, first make sure everything is committed and pushed. That's our first step. We'll put this like a step thing. Because I can't remember this shit. It's always the same thing. I can't remember anything. Then we'll put this back in the notes thing when we're done. All right, that's pushed. So then we go to Git. Manage branches. And then we right click. Merge main. Or was it rebase? Fuck. See, this is why I needed notes. We don't actually need this open anymore. Git merge main into branch versus rebase. And we looked at this last time. This exact same thing. We're going to. That's why I'm keeping notes here. Oh right, one's like much more hardcore, but I think that's we want this rebase. Also, an alternative to merging, you can rebase the feature into the main branch using the following commands. This moves the entire feature branch to begin on top of the tip. So this has like a little diagram. The golden rule of rebasing. Once you understand what rebasing is, the most important thing to learn is when not to do it. The golden rule of Git rebase is to never use it on public branches. For example, think about what happened if you rebase main into your feature branch. The rebase moves all the commits into main onto the tip of feature. The problem is this only happens in your repository. All the other developers are still working with the original main. Since rebasing results in brand new commits, Git will think that your main branch history is diverged from everyone else's. The only way to synchronize two main branches is to merge them back together, resulting in an extra merge commit and two sets of commits. Well, that sounds terrible. I'm the only one who works here, though. So what is this one? The easiest option is to merge the main branch into the feature branch using something like this. This creates a new merge commit in the feature branch that ties together the history of both branches, giving you a branch structure that looks like this. Merging is nice because it's a non-destructive operation and the existing branches are not changed. This avoids all of the potential pitfalls of... I think we went with rebase because we don't give a fuck about other people. We don't care about them. We're horrible people. All right, let's go to rebase. I'm scared to click it. Merge. Okay, I think it's this one. On to main. Let's put this down in our notes here. Under the Git tab, select rebase branch name onto main. Don't like how that's labeled at all. And then it's gonna fuck me, I think.
By your loving disposition, you let him get into position, and train is rising, gonna pull.
That's not right because today is the 7th.
Of your inner son. And train is rising, gonna pull. The cervix of your inner son. Life in hell.
5 outgoing, 5 incoming. Successfully pushed. Oh, that's from that was from earlier. There's nothing in Maine.
Can you not distinguish pain, red male and red shade? Can you not distinguish pain, red male and red shade?
Can always go back, right?
Distinguish pain, red male and red
See, this is way ahead of Maine. This happened last time, but we figured out how to make this. Maybe it was like we clicked. I think I fucked it up. That's what we just did. We can look online. Yeah, move this shit open. You've done it wrong. Yeah, we don't want it to do that. I did something wrong. How did I do it last time? It was kind of a pain. Wait, this says incoming 5. Shouldn't it have more than 5? Oh, maybe that's one of the issues was I was behind. Rebase main. Oh, I think we wanted to do it this way. Onto heroes. Whoops. Wrong button. No, it worked out fine. No, it didn't. Okay, so these little dots have all converged into one. I didn't push him to it, though. We should have some changes here, you know? Okay, so first let's go back to my notes. It's the other way around. I think I gotta go under select. So first select main, then right clicked. Select, no, under the Git tab. Under the Git tab. Select, what the fuck did I do? No, I don't do, no, we select manage branches. I do this shit all the time in my work where I write these things, like tutorials on how to do shit like this, except I normally know how to do it when I'm doing it. Select main, then right click on the branch and select rebase main onto branch. Alright, I think that's the correct order. I usually put in like a ton of screenshots and shit. Okay, so if we're here, then shouldn't we push this? Oh, look, there's some weird... Oh, because I pulled that shit. Well, let's look what the changes are, though. Then, okay, if we go back to here... You know what, though? We should have done this when we were done with the bugs, not when we're in the middle of this hero thing, because the hero thing's still in use. Let's go back to my notes. Well, I'm almost done for the day. Push main to GitHub. So then can I just delete these branches or what? What the fuck happens? Let's delete one that doesn't matter that much. This one's old. Heroes in county. So if I delete this, what happens back here? Yeah, it's gone from here, though. Is that where we wanted? I guess it rebased. This is all fucking ugly and shit. Oh, look, we did the same thing last time, too. Fucking idiot. Alright, so if we delete all of these... Oh, wait, we wanted that one. No, it's fine. We'll start with main next time. So then what happens if I, like, push this up here? Is it going to be like, nah, there's no changes? Yeah, there's no changes. Oh, wait, it's thinking. Man, we didn't get any issues done. We're at the same... We created as many issues as we generated. Okay, then can we just shit can these branches, I guess? Before I get too into the shit canning here, no, fuck it. Let's just go crazy. We're gonna copy. We can restore stuff. Now, let's close this. Today's the 7th. Get this shit out of here. Close this. Open this. Open this. Delete local branch. Yeah, I totally should have checked. This is all the way back when I was listening to Amanda Palmer. I should have checked the whatchamacallit. Volume. Okay, so what can we check? What was the last thing we did? Just want to make sure. I guess we could like click on controller. We didn't really do anything in here though. I mean, we scrolled around a little bit. Now we could hit play and see if the influence goes up. That was the last thing we did. We could also check the whatchamacallit. Yeah, influence going up. So this looks good to me. All right, and now we got notes for this. We can turn this off. Well, let's open this up and see what happens. If it's like there's 12 changes that need to happen, then we know we fucked something. I'm just gonna comment this out. We don't need that shit anymore. Okay, that is it for me today. And so now I know, like, when I'm done with a branch, that's the way I need to do it. Merge it locally, send it to main. I think if, the minute we add a second person, it's going to be really hard for me to figure all this shit out. The thing is, though, that, like, that's probably, hundreds of years away. It might, at the rate of I'm actually going to look at something real quick.
I close my eyes, and to my surprise, my heart was beating, I was still alive. Was there really nothing that I could do?
Let's see here. What does it tell me about copyrights? Nothing. What I wanted to see was, so this isn't actually the first. I had to download these and then reopen, but I'm curious what the date was. So it was around this time. What's the date? January 16th? So let's say it was like at the beginning of the year. So it's been like 5 months in not very many. I stopped putting the part, which part number was on there. So it's been, 5 months, and not all that much has been accomplished. Well, no, I mean, a lot's been accomplished, but nothing towards the amount of time. So I think probably 5 years is a good guess. Anyways, that is it for me today. Thank you guys for joining me, and I will talk to you next time. And this time I'm going to listen to the thing after I get off here. Stop streaming is what I mean. Anyways, talk to you later. Bye.